It's Cash Color Cannabis, a high level of conversation. Recording not from Live Hip Hop Daily Studios, actually recording, I guess, from Urban Grow Media Studios, my apartment today. This episode, of course, is sponsored by 610 Organics. Make sure you stop by 610organics.com and check out their higher level of apparel. Today I have a super dope guest in the building. I wish I had her live in studio, but we got to do things the way we got to do things, being that it's quarantine time and all this. But Tyler Ray, how you doing? I'd love for you to introduce yourself, though. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate you guys. I'm fans. So I was trying to go live just now, but Instagram is blocking me.
Yeah,
I'm
Instagram been
Tyler
on some BS,
Therapy.
man.
Yes, I'm Tyler Therapy. I am the baddest mother puffer in the cannabis space right now. Okay, bad mother puffer.
Facts.
You keep see the shirt? I have to rep. But yeah, I am a content creator. I'm a Canna Mom, OG. Yeah, you know me. And yeah, I'm just making my way through the cannabis space, the community, the industry, whatever stamp you want to put on it.
Yeah.
I'm making my stamp in the spot. Okay,
And,
Tyler.
and, and you really are, and I think it's super dope how you do your content. Like I spent a deep dive today from everything, everywhere from the Puff Show to just some of the stuff you do on Instagram. Like your content is really amazing, and what I wanted to talk to you about is how we got to the point where you started to use your creativity for this, and I mean prior to even just deciding to use it for Tyler Therapy. Talk to us about acting. Talk to us about just you being a creative overall. Like what sparked you to first think that this was going to be being a creative was going to be your life?
Well, just because I was an actress and I still am, because I be acting. But I've been trained to act since I've been in first grade, so the age of 5.
Really?
And I just wanted to always express myself with any path that I do. So when I decided to embark on my cannabis journey, I wanted to incorporate acting and music and everything that I've been taught and trained to do. I wanted to put that in cannabis because cannabis is a lifestyle as well as everything else that I love. So I needed to tie it all in and show people that, you can still medicate with the plant and do everything you love to do. And the cannabis is actually what inspires you to do it. So I wanted to normalize it.
Of course, and it definitely inspires you. Like I say, if anybody follows you on Instagram, you know that you are the baddest mother puffer around. Um, when was the first time you actually experienced cannabis yourself? Like when was the first time that you consumed?
I actually tried it like one time when I was younger, back when I lived in Vegas, and I didn't like it, and I was actually against cannabis.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, and then when I moved to California, I moved like at my junior year in high school, and that changed immediately because Cali is where it's at, what I'm saying?
Clearly it is. Clearly.
Yeah, so and plus I moved like right to Orange County where there's rich white people who would have access to it all the time. And it was just, right there. So yeah, I I decided to start medicating and then realizing that it was more than just what I had thought before, which I should have known because my parents they medicated with cannabis. They both didn't start out as young as me, but it's just when it's like in the home, it's more of a safe thing. So once I decided I wanted to do more with it, like I smoked with my friend one time out here in California, and then I was like, I'd rather do this with my family because they already do it, and it just makes me feel a little bit more safe. So I just decided to then start medicating with my younger brother. And he really is the one that got me more just into it in the realm of like spiritual and it's medicine and herbal and after that I dove into being a connoisseur and I told my mom right away and we like got my med card. She got my med card for me. And yeah, it was just a fun thing. So now it's like all in the family. And I just want to show that, it's completely normal, and it's just I need to break the stigma. You know what I'm saying? Like, look what I'm doing. I'm doing all these different things, and it's because of this. So
And I thought, the family dynamic was amazing to me. I saw the episode of the Puff show where it was Father's Day. And your father was on the show with you, and your father actually smoked a blunt. And I was like, I need her family dynamic is something we should really dive into one day. What
yeah.
when did you first realize that your parents consumed?
When I was like maybe in junior high, and I was like, why do they do that? Like, a young person, like, I don't know. I went to performing arts schools, and I wasn't exposed to that. But now everyone knows that actors all smoke and everything, right? But they just try to be all secretive about it. But yeah, I don't know. I was like kind of a goody goody, and I was like, why do they do that? And I actually won an essay contest in there, uh, like for being against it. But when I just I did more research on it. Like I was only seeing what they taught you, which is
Yeah.
wrong. So I want to really like reverse that in a way. Like that's why sometimes I do more of my like bots that are educational. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, man, don't listen to what they be telling you out here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm also high, but I'm elevated.
You
So
know what I think? What is dope though is I love how you as a cannabis consumer, you're able to actually use cannabis in your videos. You put it on a higher light. It's not just people smoking weed. So there's normally, like you say, the educational component to it, or as a super entertaining component to it.
yes,
Uh,
yes.
but I know as a creator myself, just in the cannabis space on social media is hard to navigate. You know,
Man,
how do you navigate doing the videos that you do when almost every platform from TikTok to Instagram to Facebook have different rules on how they govern what we can put up?
it's so hard I'm so happy you said I do more than just smoke, because that's
Mhm.
one of my main keys. Like I'm trying to show people like there's content out there that doesn't place such a stigma on it where it's just like, oh, all you doing is just smoking. All you
Yeah.
do is no, I want to reroute that way of thinking by showing you something different. And it's funny because that content that I put so much effort into, it doesn't get that much love. People would rather probably see you just throw up a video of you smoking. You know what I'm saying? Which is like, dang, really? Or just me just talking, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's really hard because on Instagram just today they're blocking me from posting stuff. Like I tried to repost one of your things in my story and they wouldn't allow it because they were saying I was selling. And I'm like, I'm not. So I had to really go in and start putting nothing for sale. Like that's where I'm headed to now. I have to say nothing for sale in my bio. Like
Isn't that
this.
crazy? Isn't that crazy? Like I'm right now blocked from promoting any stories because it actually has nothing to do with me. They blocked it for a guest I had on the show named Q Money, and he had a song, and I guess in the song there was violent lyrics. So they blocked me from Instagram. Period. Like I can't promote anything
Yeah,
because of this
I
song.
I really think they switched something literally overnight, because now, like, I just tried to go live with you guys on my Instagram because I love to go live,
Yeah.
and they said I'm blocked, and I'm like, I haven't gone live in a minute. Like,
Oh,
what you
they know we collaborating right now. And that's a force to be reckoned with. So he's like, let's slow this down.
Man, I can't believe that. So I guess that's a wrap, which sucks because I'm also blocked from using live on TikTok, which is sad because when I started kind of getting into TikTok, it was before the wave.
Mm.
So I was like on my own kind of streak. And then I was like, oh, let me try to go live on TikTok then, since everyone loves how I go live on Instagram. So I went live on TikTok during a photo shoot that I had for a glass company. And we weren't even smoking. Like, I'm not allowed to smoke out the glass for the picture because apparently it looks bad and we can't smoke in the building.
Mm.
So it's like I can only dab and I can't use out the actual bong. So it was all effects type stuff, right? And I went live on my TikTok and then only two people, I say two mother puffers, okay. Two mother puffers was in the TikTok, and all of a sudden I was banned permanently from going live on TikTok. And then later on, I found out that you could get paid from going live on TikTok. So I'm like, what? This is some bullshit. I could have been getting paid for this. And that was my first offense. Like, I'm like, if it's a one offense and it says one strike,
Yeah.
if it's one offense, why are you permanently blocking me? Like, it's really hard. TikTok is super strict. And I try my very, very best because I advocate for what I stand for. Like, I'm not going to just disclude cannabis from my content. Like, no. So, I do stuff strategically on TikTok to where it won't get taken down. But now it's to the point that like they've seen a few of my viral videos and they flag you every single time. So they put you deeper into the algorithm is crazy, but they put you deeper into a hole, basically. Like I'm on level D of people, and so it doesn't get pushed out to as many people. It's really frustrating. And I was just saying, like, this is where I'm just like, bro, where do I post to? Because, and YouTube ain't puffing with me. YouTube ain't puffing with me.
Look. I feel your pain. Instagram has been halting my progress for so long that I just said, you know what, this is just what y'all gonna do. Like I could wake up one day and have 20 likes on a post and then it'll stop. You'll get no engagement whatsoever for like 3 hours. I can't even find my own pages. I can't even find my own stuff on my own pages. You know what I mean? Like you gotta scroll forever to see your own post.
Yes, I know. It's so frustrating. That's why I think now I have to do, you have to tell the people what they have to do, right? So you have to tell them to like, you have to tell them to comment. And so now I guess I have to add to that, oh, and make sure you hit that notification bell, or make sure you turn on your notifications every time I post. And that sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta direct folks what to do. And it makes me feel like, dang, like maybe they were like, dang, y'all, you really pushing your line, you know what I'm saying? But
Look,
hey, I really,
it takes all the fun out of social media.
Yeah, you gotta do it. That's what some people get mad at me about, is I promote myself hard. Like, I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I don't believe that I'm the baddest mother puffer, none of y'all mother puffers will believe that I'm the baddest mother puffer.
Look, and actually, you have to, because the way the way social media moves, period. If you don't speak enough about yourself, nobody will know you doing anything. It's a weird situation we're in right now.
Right. That's what I kind of feel too. I was like, it wasn't until I started really saying I'm the baddest mother puppet when people started, it was like, oh, are you? Who is this? Is she? Okay.
Let's
And
smoke.
So you decide for yourself though. I'm not like, like sometimes social media gets to me, but then it can't, because you just do you. That's why I say you keep on puffing at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You either gonna stop or you're not. And I'm not the person to stop. I'm gonna just keep on puffing.
Do you have a favorite platform, like from TikTok to Instagram to YouTube? Do you have a favorite one?
It's hard right now because like I love Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I came from Instagram when it first started. You know what I'm saying? But like TikTok really took my attention. But now that it's just so hard for me to, and it's not really about the views per se, but it's just the fact that I'm posting content and it's really good. Like, it's good TikTok content, you know what I'm saying? But they not gonna push me no more. So it's just like, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. And then that's why I kind of slowed down my engagement on TikTok. Also, I can't really get into my followers on TikTok because there's a lot of them. But at the same time, like the way I get into my followers is if I go live, and they hop in my live and I really get to know people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that's what I like about having my following on Instagram. They're more, I can keep track of them. I keep up with my folks too. You know what I'm saying? It's vice versa, like I'm not just the star of the show. Like it's about y'all too, because without y'all, I get no inspiration to keep on puffing, to keep on going. I can't inspire other people, and then it just makes me feel like I'm losing authenticity, so I just try to keep it real, Bam of the puppet shit, You feel me, Earth?
Oh, her feel you. He good. I recently did a piece on cashcolorcannabis.com about women mothers who consume. It was for Women's Appreciation Month, so I was doing one about mothers who consume. And I look at you as a really good example of somebody who is a mother who consumes, and just from not just for all the things you do, but the fact that you just seem to be able to manage a balanced life, which is something we don't necessarily get taught or get shown. There's always this thing of somebody being high and they forget their kids somewhere or something like that. You're definitely not that person. When you
Right.
first, were you nervous about letting people know that you consumed, that you consume as a parent, and that you were consuming even when you were with your child?
Well, I wasn't nervous at the time because I was already so deep into the lifestyle that it
Yeah,
was just like it was gonna be. It is what it is. And mother puffers would either accept me for what that is, and would see, like real mother puffers would see that I'm setting an example. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm just out with it and I'm out with it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I have a young son. You know what I'm saying? Right now, he's not here. I'm smoking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
you gotta. It is about balance, and I'm a Libra, so I'm all about balance. So we just got to keep it balanced out. And y'all got to see if I can do it. And I'm a regular mother puffer, even though I'm the baddest mother puffer. I'm
Yep.
still regular, and everybody can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's kind of what keeps me going too, because it's like regular and real mother puffers keep up with me. So we just got to keep it real. If
You
I
ready?
do it,
You ready for 420?
I'm ready for 420. Yes, I am.
What do
I'm
we
gonna be
got planned for 420?
smoking, and I have a digital 420 experience
Oh,
with a few other influencers, actually.
that sounds fancy. Like, should I be smoking with my pinky in the air?
Yes, I feel like it's fancy because this fancy woman reached out to me, and she is also a woman of color, and I was like, oh yes, I'm in this. So I was just happy that she reached out to me, and one of my homegirls is also going to be a part of it, Shades of Sid, which we are throwing our own 420 celebration as a sesh. We're doing quarantine time sesh, so
Hmm.
shout out to quarantine time sesh, which is also one of a spinoff of a lot of spinoff sessions that I do. But yeah, her and I are hosting that one the day before, so 419, and we'll kind of get our practice on with that one. So then we'll be all fancy schmancy up for the next day, and that's going to be in the evening. So I
That's what's
can't wait
up.
for
I'm liking how I'm seeing the cannabis community in particular adapt to what's going on with quarantine. Where we can't have so many people in the room. There's people who've been planning 420 in April for 2020 for years now. And they had to adjust quickly. I like how we're moving into virtual sessions and things like that. Speak about cannabis creators and cannabis companies having to adjust during this quarantine time, and just speak about that, and some of the methods that you're possibly using to kind of help you can not only continue to create content but stay in contact with people who support you through this time.
Well, this is the best time to create content right now
Yeah.
because you can just stack up on content. That's what I'm doing right now. That's why you probably see me post a day on Instagram because it's that easy. I have now it's time for me to unleash all these ideas. So creating content is definitely something you should try and do, especially if you have a company or a brand.
Yeah.
And like push your brand because now all of a sudden Mother Puffer's got time to sit at home and look at the bad Mother Puffer. I was like, dang, I got orders. All of a sudden, I got orders.
Look,
Y'all time to
you
look at
sitting here on your phone, do something. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing else to do.
so now I'm like, dang, like I'm almost sold out. I'm down to my last bad Mother Puffer sweatshirt. And I appreciate this time. It's crazy because I manifested a time in 2020 to really just go even harder, push my stuff, but work smarter, not harder, And this is like the best time because you can kind of chill and you're working smart. Like, you know what I'm saying? You at home working, you know what I'm saying? And then is not, you're not working that hard because now everything is kind of coming to you. So if you're doing it right, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just feel like everything is still on the right track and path and frequency as far as what I'm doing. But I really feel like brands and businesses and Canna entrepreneurs should just push themselves during this time because it's like a gap. You get to refresh if you know, from something else, or you get to start anew. That's why I came out with the Pretty Mother Puffer because I'm like, dang, I need to get on there right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just coming to me, you know? So I feel like people should act on all of their ideas, and this is the perfect time to do so. And it's the time to capitalize off of everything you already been working hard for.
Yeah.
So
Do you have a favorite strain?
yes, I love King Louis. King Louis is my favorite strain.
Okay. You know, I was
Yeah.
listening to Ayana's podcast on wine, weed, and weave, and I heard you mention a strain I ain't never heard of a day in my life. What was it called? Wet pussy? Is that only in
Oh my
California?
God.
Is
Oh
that
my
only
God.
available in California? Like I can't get
You
that in
know
Atlanta.
what? You know, everybody knows you get those type of strains from a trap shop because they're not real, right? They just name whatever they want. Like it could really be OG Kush, and then they split it up into 4 jars and call it wet pussy and whatever else. They'll call it true OG. That's how they do you.
Look, wet pussy sold out, I'm sure, on strength of the name. Like when I
Oh,
heard that, I was like, oh my God.
yes, yes. And believe it or not, that's exactly the guys who come in, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting that." They don't even have to smell it.
Let me
I'm like,
hold on.
okay.
Let me tell you something. I know there's some dude right now who is dying to tell somebody I'm smoking on wet pussy. Like there's a rapper ready to write
I
that verse.
I know, huh? It sounds like maybe Lil Uzi or something. I was gonna say Lil Wayne, but I'm like, dang, where Lil Wayne at?
Look, speaking of rap, you get your rap on. You rock rough and tough with your Afro puffs occasionally. We're gonna see you put out any real music, man. You gonna drop a project on us anytime soon?
Yes, I want to extend that. Like I want to make like I said, I try to incorporate cannabis and everything. So I want to make music that you can really just smoke to, you know. So I'm gonna extend off of Puff and Tough with my Afro puffs. I already got like 3 other songs that I've already recorded, but I need to, you know, make it sound good, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I want to get the music video out to that soon, especially now while everybody's just chilling and they got time to look at me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still working on that. And Lady of Rage, thank goodness she follows me because of that. So I'm just like,
Oh, we gotta get a remix.
I know. That's what I was saying, you know. And she told me shoot your shot like all the time. She said it. And I was like, oh my God, you know, when the time comes, I'm gonna shoot it and I'm gonna ask you to do the remix. But you know, that I might tell people to like tag her or something, you know what I'm saying, when I put the video out or something. Like I need that remix, you know.
Look, I really believe there should be categories of hip hop. Like I definitely believe there should be a adult contemporary section. So if you listen to Public Enemy, you don't have to be forced to listen to Lil Uzi Vert. I think that there should be tons of categories, and I've advocated as well for a weed rap category. And I think that you need to be leading this campaign.
Man, thank you, man. See, I'm telling, I be telling people, I'm like, man, I try to perform at like Kush Stock and all that stuff. You know, I performed at a few places, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like the bigger stages don't want to like give me a chance or something. I'm just like, look, y'all gonna puff with me later, and I'm just gonna be like, put my price down.
Well, you're doing a great job as far as branding yourself, getting yourself out there. You put on your own events. I mean, you're already doing a good job. Let's not the people they're gonna eventually get to you. We're gonna see you on Coachella, but keep doing your Kush stocks.
I know, huh?
Yeah.
That's what I keep saying. Gotta keep on puffing. So that's what I'm gonna do.
You know what? I know that weed has been a thing. Cannabis has been a thing that's been in your family. You know what I'm saying? I saw your father again smoke a blunt, and I was like, hilarious. Hilarious. I know that you spoke to your mother initially about when you first started smoking. Would you be open to smoking with your son when he's old enough, or with your children when they're old enough to smoke? Like, would you be that mom?
Yes, yes. When he is old enough, I want him to come to me. I don't want him to go to his little friends and stuff.
No.
You know what I'm saying? No, it needs to be introduced just like the way I felt comfortable within my home. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that, rubbed off on me big time to where now I feel like everybody else who sees me, I try to rub that off on them. Like you have to be responsible, and it's something called weed etiquette, and you have to have that.
Yeah.
And it needs to be taught to the young people because they're just going to be out there, you know. They need guidance, and it's crazy because I'm like, dang, I'm really a mom, this is my first kid, so I'm just like, oh my gosh, I have to look out for this
So you should
guy.
write, man. Make sure they don't smoke Reggie or do ridiculous stuff. Like I remember literally trying to roll up weed in a piece of Bible paper one time because I remember hearing that you could do that. Like
Oh my
let's
god.
steer the next
Well,
generation in a better
the
direction.
the best thing about me is I never had to smoke bad weed. Like I always smoked good weed because it's always been shop weed. Like even before it was all the way legal out here, I had a medical marijuana license, and I had all the licenses. I still do. I just have to renew it, but I had the license to grow, the license to possess a lot of weight on you, and the license to just use it like for medicinally and for sole purpose. But yeah, it that I never smoked bad weed, and I always like thank my mom kind of for that, because I'm like, she is the one who told me, if you're gonna be doing this, you're gonna be doing it right, and you're gonna be making sure you have the licensing and all this stuff. So she's always been like that. She did that the same thing with like me putting on makeup. When I wanted to start wearing makeup, she took me to a class to try and put it on. So she's like, if you're gonna be doing this, you're gonna do it right. So
Salute to your mom, man. She's definitely an
but
OG.
yes, yes, Canna Mom OG.
Speaking of Can Mom OG, what is the state of the Puff Show and Can Mom OG? Are we going to see those coming back down the pipeline soon?
Oh yes, yes. We always are in touch every single day, me and the ladies of the Puff Show, and we're always talking about what we're going to be putting out next. It's just a matter of time. We got to do it right, but also right now there is no kind of right because everything's shut down, and you can just anything goes. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So we're gonna just probably do a quarantine time type episode, just to kind of get us back rolling. So we kind of say like that was season 1 of everything, and now we're going to dive into season 2. And there's a lot going to be expected from Canna Mom OG side. We plan on doing a Canna Mom convention, so we do have that
Oh, that'd be cool.
Instagram page up. But now with with everything on the events, we don't know, so we're gonna play it by ear. But yeah, definitely Canna Mom episode coming up because Mother's Day is gonna be coming up, and yeah, those will be our little introductory to season 2. So you must keep on puffing with us.
Must keep puffing with them. Must keep puffing with them. So, is there a chance we're going to see the Tyler Therapy Show hit the road? Like, we ever going to see this in Atlanta or any other place?
Oh yes, see, that's what I'm saying. That girl Rona, she came and ruined my sesh tour. I was gonna have a bad mother puffer sesh tour because the sessions were so successful last year. Like
Yeah.
everybody just loved them. It just brought so much community together. It brought people to have like long-term friendships and everything. So and I guess that touched people on the outside to where they're like, man, you need to come out here. Like all year long, I would hear like, oh, is this only out there? You need to come out here. And then I'm just like, oh, okay. So I kind of did a little tally, and I was like, man, who wants me to come to their state, man? And then like lots of people, they was just like, oh, come out here. So I was like planning that for my sesh tour. for this year. But yeah, Rona, she came, man. She came, and I was pissed.
Man, look, Rona came and wiped out South by Southwest for the boy.
Oh
Just
my
so many things. I was
god.
just disappointed with this Rona.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And oh, actually, one of the ladies from the Puff Show is from Atlanta. So that's why I really wanted to go out there too. And we were going to like buzz down on content and everything. Like, but now we got to wait.
Yeah, let me know whenever you in Atlanta. I actually love to have you in the show in studio with us, man. Come bring a Bad Mother Puffer shirt or something down to the studio and come roll one with us.
Yes. Bad Mother Puffer, and I'm going to do Bad Mother Puffer mints. But,
Oh,
you know, I gotta wait till the Rona opens up shop because folks talking about they can't make shirts and stuff.
let me tell you, the second struggle I'm going through as well because I actually have merchandise too, and finding printers and all this other stuff in the midst of all this, buddy. You talk about
Oh
a struggle.
yeah, I know. That's why I was like, dang, if I could just get that stimulus check, I'll go give me my own machine.
I feel you've been all on Google and Craigslist looking for a screen print machine. I can just do this my damn self.
Oh my gosh, you know me already. That's what I was doing
Look,
too.
I take it one step further. I went to YouTube and there was a way you could actually do it with an iron to do a screen print. I was like, do I do this though?
I saw that on TikTok, and for your type shirts, you could do that for sure.
See, I
Yeah.
wanted to, but I was like, I ain't gonna do that to my peoples, man, because
I
I
know,
don't know.
that's what I said. Just because, just a case. Like I'll do it to my own shirt,
Yeah, exactly.
but
Exactly.
I'm not gonna push it out
See,
there.
me and Tyler on the up and up. We talking openly about how we're not gonna play our customers.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just packaged some stuff today. I was like, oh, I'm getting better at my packaging. They gonna be happy about
Oh
that.
man, look, hey, I'm loving the growth, man. In a very short amount of time, I've gotten a chance to follow you and see you on social media. Yeah, I'm loving that. I'm loving everything I'm seeing, man. From the content creator to the business person. I think you have a lot of potential to be something serious in this industry for a while.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate that because that's just for real mother puppets to see it. That's all I want. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care about the rest. You know what
Look,
I'm saying? Sure.
well, before we get out of here, let people know how they could find you, especially on social media, if they could, where they could find all the amazing content that you put out, and how they could become a bad mother puffer and get a bad mother puffer shirt.
Yes, y'all. So keep on puffing with me on YouTube and the WeedTube because I do post all of my review bops on there. And I always post to Instagram. You can follow me at Tyler Therapy and an extended version of myself. I call them spin-offs. I have Bad Mother Puffa, Bad Mother Puffa, and Pretty Mother Puffa. So if you want some Bad Mother Puffa merch, follow at Bad Mother Puffa on Instagram and follow my new Canna Beauty Boutique, Pretty Mother Puffa. I be that pretty mother puffa. Long Beach where I'm repping, right? And yeah, follow me on TikTok because your girl is still gonna strive. I don't even care. I'm at 30K and we gonna reach 40K in about a month or so. I don't even give a puff, okay?
Numbers, baby. You heard her, numbers.
Yes, no puffs given. Honestly, I don't even care about the numbers though, because if you're a real mother puffer, that's who the bad mother puffers are for sure. So everybody's a bad mother puffer when they puffing tough. You feel me? Puffing tough with
Look,
my afro.
Tyler, I appreciate you bringing this black girl magic through the podcast tonight. It was definitely appreciated.
Yes, I appreciate you guys for reaching out. It was a pleasure to be on the show.
No problem. I'll be in contact with you soon because I'm gonna want to send you over some Atlanta bit stuff. So we make sure you get a shirt in your possession soon.
Yes, and I will do the same as soon as we find out how we're gonna get this print
Yeah, exactly.
situation.
Thank you for your time, Tyler.
Yes, of course. Thanks for having me, guys.
No problem. Herbito. Is he still there? Herb? There you go. Hey Herb, we good? I guess we good. Hey babe, I'm done.